Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Annisa Azzahra. I'm from 4B Indralaya class, and this is my video presentation about ICT course meeting 14. So it is about using electronic communication tools in online group activities to develop collaborative learning skills by Hanan Khalil and Martin Ebner. First is introduction. So the key to a successful online class is to evaluate and to select the type of communication tools that fit the instructor's pedagogy, the needs of the learner, and the objectives of the course. And yeah, electronic tools have the potential to be used for communication purposes and to provide instructional resources in educational environments. So it is claimed that the access of use of these tools is a useful practice for the development of higher order thinking skills and then learner-centered pedagogy, active and authentic learning, also associative thinking, and for supporting online learning communities. And then we also know that electronic communication tools have considerable promise for supporting collaborative learning when designing course activities, categorizing electronic communication tools in separate categories by asynchronous and synchronous will help to identify the composition of the activity. Next, we have 101. It is theoretical background, and it offers theoretical background, so communication tools offers learners the opportunity to study flexibly, and it provides an opportunity to enroll on courses not available in the country. So if is in their country not available, like maybe there are no I mean like the tools that are didn't support their learning communication tools, like maybe like laptop can support it. Yeah, however, it is possible to use technology to motivate students to interact with each other. So by technology, the student can interact more with each other because it is can connect them wherever they are and their tutors and work together towards common goals. Yeah, so by the technology, they can work together for their goals, for their what it's called, yeah, their goals lah. And then next, 102, it is about collaborative learning. So collaborative learning is defined as a pedagogy in which people come together in groups and learn from each other through cooperation. So like its name, it is collaborative. So of course it is uh, not just one or two people, but it is more of that. They come together in groups and then they learn from each other. Collaborative, also, collaboration among learners is seen as an important crux, important what is yeah important to learning where participants interact with each other and exchange their ideas and then they share information with each other, so they're not just share their opinion but they learn by each other opinion. Collaborative learning also views knowledge as a social construct that stimulates active social interaction that could stimulate learning as learners work together independently and bring together their results into the final output. Next, have 103 online group activities. So online group activities provides several important benefits in online teaching and learning environment as follows. One, it is help participants discuss concepts that promote deeper understanding of the material. So online group activities help the participants to understand more about the material because they are share their opinion and they can learn by each other opinion. And then second, it help create a sense of learning community which is important for online students. Third, we have reduced instructors' workload involved in assessing and grading. And next, 104, we have electronic communication tools. So according to the Web 2.0 tools have the potential to be used as a communication means and instructional resources in educational environments. So it is like it's claimed that the access and use of these tools is a useful practice for this development of higher order thinking skills, like just like in the in the introduction that we have discussed before. So it to develop of higher order thinking skills, learner-centered pedagogy, active and authentic learning, associative thinking, also interactive learning communities. With electronic communication tools, there are some things changing. Users are creating their content and learn in other forms than traditional planned courses. Moreover, communication tools have considerable promise for supporting collaborative learning. Next point, we have research methodology. Research methodology in this section, the participants of the study, learning environment, and data collaboration and analysis is provided. So we have 2.1, it's research design. This research purpose is to describe the effect of using synchronous and asynchronous communication tools in online group activities, and it is to develop collaborative skills. Thus, the design of two experimental groups was used. A group used synchronous communication tool and another group used asynchronous communication tool. 2.2 Participants. Participants belonged to one of two groups of learners. The learners have enrolled in an instructional design course available on Moodle in an instructional technology professional diploma at Mansoura University in Egypt. So students were selected according to the purposive sampling method, and Group 1 consists of 18 learners who were using synchronous communication tool, which is video call, in their online group activities of the course. And Group 2 consists of 16 learners who were using asynchronous communication tool, which is Wiki, in their online group activities in the course. Next, we have 2.3. It's learning environment. So in this study, synchronous communication tool, which is Skype, functions as a supplemental tool for the first experimental group. It was the only tool that enables real-time and two-way oral and video communication among multiple participants. Participants in the chat room could communicate via text and oral conversation. So yeah, it is the tool for the first experimental group was the only tool that enables real-time and two-way oral and video communication. So with this tool, I mean Wiki, it was the just like I've told you, it was the only tool available for participants to discuss their online group activities and communicate it with each other. So it is like we instruct all participants of the second group to register a Wikipedia account because none of them has an account there. So they must register first and then each group of learners receive the same instruction as did the other group. Then the only difference was the one group participated in only group activities using synchronous tools such as Skype and Skype and the other online group participated in online group activities using asynchronous communication tool. Yeah, this is we explain Wiki. And then in both groups, every learner was assigned to participate in online group activities so that the pair could develop collaborative learning skills. As the present study reflects our effort to develop collaborative learning skills. Next, we have data collection and analysis. Checklist of collaborative learning skills. Scale is the instrument that helps assess both learners' developing of collaborative learning, as we mentioned earlier. So the checklist contains of 44 statements and applied it on the participants of the two groups. After using the communication tools, which is synchronous and asynchronous, it is Skype and Wiki to do their online group activities at the end of the studying the course. The item ranking was from 1 to 7. Strongly disagree. 1 for strongly disagree and 7 for strongly agree. The total scores range from 0 to 308. We conducted to determine whether or not there was a significant difference between collaborative learning skills of the two groups. 3. We have results. So, it's like we see on the screen, Table 1, it is descriptive statistic for the independent samples by Man Whitney U-test analysis. So Table 1 summarizes general descriptive statistics. The data in the Table 1 indicate a significant difference between the first group that used asynchronous communication tools and second group that used synchronous communication tools. Their asynchronous group score Z that you can see, the Z, it is 450-50 and a significant difference was found between asynchronous group grades and synchronous grades for the group that used asynchronous communication tools. The results suggest that developing collaborative learning skills was stronger in the group that used asynchronous communication tools than the group that used synchronous communication tools in online group activities. So the conclusion of this article is because collaborative learning skills is seen as an important crux to learning where participants interact with each other and exchange ideas and share information with each other, it is important to develop these skills. By using electronic communication tools is a useful practice for the development of higher order thinking skills. So, however, the study found that using asynchronous communication tools is more appropriate to develop collaborative learning skills than synchronous communication tools. Asynchronous communication tools were ideal for participants to work and cooperate with each other. Finally, The study support using synchronous communication tools in online group activities to develop collaborative skills. So that's all about this presentation. Thank you for the attention. I'm Annisa Azzahra. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.